What's up, nerds? Welcome to Cool Nerd Show. I'm Steve Trezza.
I'm Ed Good.
And this is our review of Arrow Season 4, Episode 5, entitled Haunted. So, as always, we'll give you the good, the bad, and our predictions. And, quick plot synopsis. Sarah is back. She is wreaking havoc in Star City. I almost said Starling City. In Star City, killing a bunch of muggers and going after people that look like Thea.
Yep.
That's, in a nutshell, the episode. So, let's get on with the good. Ed, what did you like about this episode?
Well, right off the bat, they're kind of like bringing up how Oliver's running for mayor now, and they're bringing up season 1, like his relationships with Laurel.
With Laurel and the Lance family.
And the Lance family, and like they're going back to that, not just like, the constant back and forth tension that's like, okay, he's with Laurel, he's not with Laurel, Captain Lance hates him. They just bring it up, and it's just put in a bad light.
I liked it because you kind of forget about that. Because you forget that like him and Laurel used to be dating, and now they're like friends, and he used to bang Laurel and then bang Sarah, and then Captain. That's what Captain.
And then he started banging Laurel again, and then when Sarah came back, he was banging Sarah again.
And you always forget. You kind of forget about that, especially 4 seasons down the road. I like how they kind of like brought that up. And was like, hey, remember this happened.
Yep.
I thought that was pretty cool on Arrow. Of course, Constantine was in the episode, that was great. Yeah. I thought
I was very happy with it, especially since now they're last season they introduced, because we had Flash, they introduced the concept of metahumans and, superpowers. Now they're bringing in, another big factor in the DC universe is magic.
Yeah.
You have, like, just to throw aside, you have superheroes with superpowers who usually seem to have no weakness, and then all of a sudden you bring magic into the play. So I'm glad that they're already establishing that. I think that that's going to be something to establish, another way to combat superpowers or superhumans later in the show.
And I hope we see more of him, because Matt Ryan's the name of the actor who plays Constantine. He does a really good job, I think. And I never really watched. I didn't really watch a lot of the show. I've seen a couple episodes, but from what I saw, I enjoyed it. And now I'm thinking about actually going and watching it. But I thought he was the best part of this episode, definitely. That being said, Constantine made the flashbacks more bearable.
Yeah.
There was something I didn't like about that, but we'll get to that in the bad. But it definitely made me more interested in the flashbacks.
Right. I also think it made us more interested in the island of Lian Yu. Because, we always know that he's there, this and that, yada, yada, yada. But it made, it's giving another dynamic to the island now. Because you're like, okay, we already did the submarine and the Mirikuru and the mercenary thing. We've done all of that.
The most interesting island in the world.
I know, right? Where is this place? I want to go.
Yeah. And then at the end, because we have Sarah going after everyone that looks like Thea, and Oliver and Felicity put it together that she's going after everyone that looks like Thea. That now we have the fight between them, which I enjoyed that, and we're obviously we're gonna get that tension. The fight was pretty. It wasn't like a intense, like evenly matched battle. It was like I'm Sarah and I'm kicking your ass fight.
Yep.
One other thing that I liked, I actually didn't write it down. Ray Palmer.
Ray Palmer, absolutely. I was just about to bring that up.
Yeah.
I really like the fact that they've stretched this out. Because with certain things, like, they just, boom, got to the point, and you're like, you could have kind of done a little more with that. They've stretched this out. Next episode...
They left us in the dark for a while.
Even though we knew.
Yeah.
And we're seeing them put together these little pieces for Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'm excited that we're going to get a full episode for Ray. I'm also excited that they took 6 episodes to get there.
Living off of crumbs on the floor of his office.
Yep. Well, actually, it seems like he might be locked up with Damien Dark.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I completely forgot about that. He is locked up. Well, he was living off of crumbs in the floor of his office. All right, so let's get into the bad now. Ed, what did we not like about this episode?
So, Laurel seems to have, no moral high ground right now. Sarah's out there killing all these people. Granted, they might be bad people, but she's killing them. And she just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
She's just like, well, it's my sister. And even Captain Lance is like, your sister's out there doing this. I could have stopped it. And he's like, she's like, you could have killed your daughter.
Yeah.
And he's like, if
Laurel's
I had done that, these guys would be alive.
Laurel's just the worst.
She is so bad.
She is bad. she's the worst actress on the show.
I don't know, other than Thea's voice.
Well,
that's just
but Thea's a better actor.
Yeah, I agree. But so can I have some?
Sorry, Katie Cassidy.
Yeah,
I still think you're hot.
I think you're slamming Katie Cassidy. But what is with the police batons? Like, you need to have something better. Come on.
Okay. So yeah, Laurel. She's got death on her hands and she doesn't give a shit. Weird pacing again. It's just something that I think is very. It's just something that constantly happens in Arrow. Is the pacing is just awkward.
And I think it's the reason why the pacing itself feels awkward is because of how jumpy the episode is with like 3 different storylines going on. All right. Plus, so you have the flashback storyline, you have the Sarah storyline, and then you have that they throw in there that Diggle and Captain Lance storyline.
Yeah.
Like, you had too much going on, so it's like a soap opera. You're going back and forth. I'm just like, where the hell am I?
It's just like they cut to commercial when I don't feel like they should. And I know you cut to commercial on cliffhangers and shit like that, and that's fine. But it's like they'll just cut in like the middle of a scene where like it shouldn't have ended. Yeah. And, like it's just weird.
Yeah.
Lance's escape plan. He just hits Diggle on the head and he's like, I'm a cop. I follow this hacker here.
Yeah.
And it's
because we use the term hacker still.
Like, I don't know. And meanwhile the guards are just like, oh, okay.
Okay. I personally think Diggle would have had a better chance hitting Lance over the head and be like, I work for Argus.
Yeah.
Like you're in a federal facility. They're not going to care about a Star City cop.
Yeah.
But if you drop an Argus reference, they might just be like, oh, yeah.
And then the last in the bed, back to Constantine. Although it did make the flashbacks more enjoyable, it didn't really fit because it didn't make sense. Especially with like the leader of whatever the army when he's like holding the gun to Oliver and he's just like, "I'll shoot." It's like this guy doesn't give a shit about Oliver. Like who cares? And then whatever. Then they're off
now
on their little adventure.
To be devil's advocate on that one, like, yes, you're right. To him, Oliver's a henchman, but at the same sense, it's Oliver Queen.
Yeah.
So he values him above some of the other ones because 1, he knows the island, 2, he's Oliver Queen, so he could be ransomed. But still, it was kind of like they just walked. He knocked out other guy.
You could tell they. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
You could tell they threw Constantine in there because they were just like, oh, we need Constantine in this episode, and they just like threw it in like it didn't need to make sense.
I mean, I thought it was cool that it kind of showed that because one of the big questions we've always had is where does Oliver get all these damn tattoos?
Yeah, that was
so this
cool.
was kind of cool that that one tattoo on his ribcage is from Constantine. So okay, that was a cool throw in there, but still just
magic.
The whole flashbacks were kind of hokey and jarry and
I don't really give a shit about the flashbacks.
Yeah,
in this season.
I mean,
they're getting worse every season.
I had high hopes that they were going to redeem themselves, but it is what it is.
Okay, so that's with that. Let's get into predictions. As we said before, Diggle's brother is totally alive. 100%. And this episode went deeper into that. I think. I mean, they found his brother's name. They named it. Captain Lance is there, whatever. And then we have that episode where the guy points the gun at Diggle and then just runs away and doesn't shoot him. The guy's totally his brother. It's 100% it.
Yep.
All right, let's that we said that now. Will we see Constantine again?
I think yes. And I also think that since we have Constantine in here, we are going to get, maybe not in Arrow right away, I think in The Flash we're going to get Zatanna. Okay. I feel like that would be another good character that employs magic, because now we've opened up the world to magic, and I feel like the character of Zatanna will really fit into Flash. Yeah. But it'll be a crossover. I feel like that's how we're gonna do that.
We definitely will see Constantine again. I don't think we'll see him again this season.
I agree.
I think we'll see him in maybe next season. Possibly in the Flash. Not this season though, I don't think. But next season maybe.
I
Legends
think
of Tomorrow maybe.
I think we'll see him in Legends of Tomorrow. I think we'll maybe see him, in the season finale of Arrow.
Could be.
Or it could be a pull together like they did last season.
Because Damien Dark has all
Damien Dark, yep.
Which, by the way, Damien Dark is one of Arrow's best villains, I think. I mean, outside of, you got Slade Wilson's probably the best.
Yeah.
Malcolm Merlin, he has his ups, his downs.
Mm-hmm.
And then Damien Dark is great. And just looking at him this season and looking back at Ra's al Ghul last season, Ra's al Ghul was the worst villain ever. That guy was awful. Mm-hmm. The actor, obviously.
Yes.
He was so bad. It was worst villain ever.
Yeah. I feel like the writing was a little bit lacking for him to draw from, but still, it's just Damien Dark. I feel like they're giving him
one-dimensional.
Damien Dark. I feel like they're giving him so much up front, but they're also keeping so much hidden that it's gonna surprise us.
He's a good actor though. Too.
He is a good actor.
I think he is. He's very, very good actor. One more prediction. What's up with Ray Palmer?
So, in the previews we saw for next week, Ray Palmer is in a glass container in, like, Damien Dark's office.
Yeah.
So, one, how the hell did he get there? Two, he's not in his suit anymore in that preview.
Well, was he in the suit when the thing blew up? Oh, wait, Damien Dark, you mean? Or...
No. Ray Palmer was in the suit.
Oh, the Atom suit. But the Atom suit's sitting next to him.
Is it?
Yeah.
But, so, either way, it's just, like... This episode is going to be very exciting, and because we're going to get to see a lot of Ray Palmer, and they're just going to start explaining left and right.
Yeah.
I think this will be a flashback light episode.
I hope so. And I think it'll be possibly the best episode of the season.
Yep.
Just because it's more stuff that you care about, and they have to actually interact with the villain this week.
Yep.
So, that is it for our Arrow review. Check out all of our other reviews over on our channel. Please like, favorite, and subscribe if you liked what you saw here, and we will see you on those other reviews.